Hi beauties, so we left off with the incident with P, and I took a few days off from outpatient treatment, and I lost my way. I went back to outpatient, but I was engaging in all kinds of behaviors at home and during outpatient program. I wasn't participating in it. I wouldn't eat, and when you don't follow the rules there, like eating, you get taken away certain activities like going for a walk and those kinds of things. So I was failing miserably. Then I got offered inpatient treatment to go to residential, and I was so lost that I took it. So I went home that night. I made dinner for my boyfriend at the time, and I packed my bags to at least leave for a month. Now I could tell you what residential treatment was like, but that will be in a separate video. If that's what you want to know about, I will make it, but it won't be in this video. After a couple weeks being in residential treatment, I lost all feeling in my arms and legs, and an ambulance was called, and I went to the hospital, and it turns out I was low in all my electrolytes, and they had to give me fluids. That day, I got released to go home, and I was able to come back to residential treatment the next day. While I was at home, I went on my laptop that was shared between me and my boyfriend at the time, but it was my laptop, and I found out that he was emotionally cheating on me, and that was kind of a last straw for me, being in a vulnerable position that I was in, and I thought that if I wasn't in treatment, that wouldn't have happened to me. So I went the next day to treatment, and I said that I was leaving, and it was against medical advice, and I left anyway. I came home and confronted my boyfriend about it, and we broke up. Like, he just didn't want to be there for me. And now as an adult, I was 25 then, but now as an adult, I understand. It was a lot to take me on. But because we broke up, I felt like I had no one else. I had no support, and my family lived in Canada. At the time, because I was so sick, I decided that I was going to move to Canada and be with my family and leave everything I knew behind, my job, my friends, everything. So I decided to have some friends over a few days before I was leaving for Canada. And I think I got like a noise complaint or something. And the cops came. The cops were so nice. Let me just say that. The cops were so nice. One of the cops happened to be the boyfriend of one of the nurses who was working in the residential program. He asked for who lived there and asked for my ID. And when he scanned my ID, there was a warrant out for my arrest. But that is going to be in part 6.